All right, guys, so let's do another example on the PLC. In the previous lecture, we looked at a very simple example. Now we are going to look at another simple example, and slowly and steadily we are going to make it little complicated, little and little, okay? Now, and of course, we will talk about how do we integrate all these things together, the PLCs and how they communicate with switches and routers, and what kind of cabling we need and stuff like that. So we need to know about IP addressing, which is very important. So there are several different things that we will go through as we go on, and there is multiple protocols available for communication between PLCs. The PLCs could be connected together, and and later on we will discuss about SCADA and things like that. But we're gonna go through some of these simple things first. All right. So if you look at this guy right here, uh, we have seen it before. So we say this mixer right here, we got some liquid coming down, and the pressure of this liquid is sensed by a pressure switch. All right. And then we got a temperature switch right here, that when this liquid is at certain temperature and that liquid is at certain pressure, then what happens, this mixer start. So uh, um, the conditions are this: number one, pressure switch uh, and temperature switch, when their values are met, temperature switch values are met, this mixer will turn on, or if this push button is pressed, okay? So if you want to write it in a program, it is very easy. For this guy to turn on, this has to be on and this has to be on. I am not saying or, pay attention to that. This has to be on and, so that is and logic. These two have to be true for this mixer to be on. But beside these, what I can say, okay, so listen to it. The pressure switch and the temperature switch, their conditions, their values has to be set, or the push button has to be pressed. So how do I write this in logic? Very easy. Look at this. Pressure switch and temperature switch, or, so the electric, and just for sake of understanding, the signal can go this way or it can go this way. But if it want to go this way, there are two conditions that need to be met, this one and this one. Make sense? Then the mixer will turn on, or it could be a coil here which will energize, and then this guy will start. Sound good? Right here we will put a normally closed switch for safety. So if you want to de-energize this whole thing, then we can use, just for, just make it as a practice. Let's make that quickly. How do we make that? Very easy. We're going to get this guy. We're going to get this guy. So this is AND, all right? And then I got this guy. I'm going to put it right here. You guys move this right here. We will move this right here. I am going to take an output. Here we go. And it's going to be a right here. Then I'm going to get a normally close. I'm going to say I:1/0 input card 1 0 connection. I'm going to say I:1/1. Let's edit symbol. We're going to just say that is our temperature switch. Temp switch. SW. This is going to be a pressure switch. I'm going to say I:1/1. I:1/1. Let me make it bigger so you guys can see it. That is Here it is, I colon 1 slash 1, and this guy is going to be I colon 1 slash 2. See, they are all connected to the same card. So on the same card, input card 1 connection 1, I should make that 0. 0. Should make this a pressure switch. Right. And then should make this guy is 1 slash 3. Okay. And the output is a mixture, so we can say O colon 2 slash 0. And that is a mixture. Edit symbol and mixture. Very simple. So guys, if you look, this is a push button. Let me do that too. PUSH push button. All right. So I colon 1 slash 0 and I colon 1 slash 1 temperature switch and pressure switch condition must be met for the mixer to on, and if these two conditions are not met, we can say or. See, push button has to be pressed for this guy to be on. All right, I colon 1 slash 0, I'm going to make it just a normally open. This is a normally open. I colon 1 slash 2 is a push button right here. Okay, and then I colon 1 slash 3, let's make him a normally closed switch. So that is normally closed. All right, let's test it. I'm going to say, let's make him normally open. Sorry, where is it? Icon 1 slash 3, so it's this guy. Yep, normally open. Here we go, right click. I'm right clicking it to change this. In the previous lecture, I show you how to download this software. So let's go download and go online and run the CPU. And if we close this, so you see this and the mixer is on. Okay, so if these two are open, what is another way to turn on this mixture? It is a start push button, so if it is a push button, is this guy. Let's change it to push button right here. There we go, it's on. But for the push button, see, we have, it would not stay on because if we release it. Sounds good? Now in the two cases right here, if we see, so this is closed, this is closed, so this is on. Yeah, in case we want to de-energize this circuit, we can de-energize it from I colon 1 slash 3. Look at that. See, these two things are on, but this is, we can use it for safety kind of purposes, you know. There's other ways I will show you as we go just for now. I hope that makes sense. If not, leave down in the comments and let me know. Right, guys.